Hey everyone, welcome to High Quality View with me, Tom, and over there is Jordy.
Over there is Jordy.
And Tom has something to say at the top of the episode today.
So, we made... Which episode was it where we mentioned a bunch of actor names? It must be every episode.
2 episodes ago or something, where we very much upset my girlfriend.
Yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to mention it.
I see, yeah.
So, Judy Foster is my favorite actor. That's all I wanted to say.
All right, thank you. That's all I wanted to say as well.
Okay.
And I very much am a fan of how much literally every aspect of that episode pissed her off. I thought it was fucking hilarious.
I feel bad about it because I couldn't... I think I like misspoke or something, and I mean,
it's very funny because, like, even though there's no one in this room, it's still very easy to choke.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you're very aware that, like, maybe you're like 30 minutes in and you're like, if I fuck this up now, we have to stop and then we have to figure out where we were up to again.
Yeah, we have to retake and all that.
Yeah, we have to get back to where we were up to. Anyway, second now that we've addressed the real problem, which was that, is the high quality elephant in the room. That is our new audio setup, which we decided to invest in because we're really enjoying this podcast, and
it's fun stuff.
We wanted to bring you guys some better quality shit.
I like technology, so we thought I'd better buy some.
Yeah, we got some nice microphones. Hopefully we don't sound too sensual for you and that you don't immediately fucking blast yourselves when you hear it.
Or explode.
Yeah. Either way, out of your penis or just spontaneous combustion.
Okay, cool, sure.
Or your penis spontaneously combusts.
Yep.
Shall I introduce the topic for today's brand new high quality episode?
Nah.
All right, we'll see you guys next week. Thank you for listening to Split
We've done that joke too many times.
Join the Discord. All right. Today we're going to be talking about a very somber topic. I don't really know how we're going to
Somber?
Yeah.
Is that the word?
Yeah. Isn't
okay.
it? I think it's the word.
Sure.
A somber topic. It's will humans be the end of humans?
I think they have to be, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a rhetorical question, but I really wanted to bring it up because I'm sure you know there is the catastrophic fires at the moment going through Australia, our land.
Is that really our fault, though?
No, it's not.
Isn't it, though?
I mean...
Didn't we cause global warming?
Well, we did do that, but I mean, like...
Just fucking gaslit you, Jordy. I just gaslit you.
You did, but it's like I was going to sort of segue into it, but I just thought about it right at the top, and I feel like I want to mention it right away. You
wanted to mention this fucking tragedy that people are listening to in entertainment to take their mind off of?
Well, I wanted to say, up the top of the episode, that if you do know anyone who is affected or you think you might want to contribute something, please do, because it is a very important thing. Like, it is literally just annihilating our country.
If you see Jordy on the street and he asks you for money, don't give it to him.
No, because I'm just going to fucking donate it to my my new house, my new Lamborghini, dude, is going to go right in my back pocket. You want to know a fun fact about that, actually? Is that those fires have actually killed over 500,000 animals.
I thought it was more than 1 million.
It probably is now.
Yeah, it's fucking koalas.
Koalas. The koalas, man.
Yeah.
All right. It was a little bit further down in my notes to talk about that, but I don't know. It just sort of hit me at the top, and I felt like sort of not the underlying message, but like it's an important thing. It's happening now, and it needs to be said, I think.
Okay, sure.
That's why it was in my notes.
Yeah, I guess so.
Anyway, I wanted to start off with a nice fun fact for you.
Alrighty, sure.
Would you like to know what that is?
I would.
3/4 of the world live in countries that consume more than they replenish.
Okay.
Do you know what that means?
Yes, that means they take resources from the ground and they don't, darn, replace that. Don't even leave an IOU. They just
what it
fucking
means
take.
Is that we're fucked.
Yeah.
Is what that means.
I guess.
It's.
I mean,
it's funny how like I've been trying to think of like a nice, fun way to crack some jokes in here, but I really am having trouble.
Okay.
I mean, there's more things to talk about, but like it's pretty fucked. But I wanted to bring like some thunder for our new, our new setup. But I feel like humans are going to be the end of humans in literally every way possible. Like,
not aliens.
Well, they might be. If we destroy
not
this
a huge fucking meteor.
That could vary. But I mean, like, literally everything's out to get us, man. If it's not
including
us, it's something
ourselves.
Oh, it's only ourselves, dude. I feel like... Actually, this is another one of my... I'm just going to fucking do this episode all over the goddamn place. Who cares?
Yeah. Yeah, because every one of our other episodes is
so
concise.
Structured. Yeah. So well done. Like, real quality content.
Yeah.
Actually is, but... In my opinion, anyway.
Yeah, my humble fucking opinion.
Please listen to us. Dude, we spend a lot of money on these microphones, man. Like, please do it. Please,
it was worth it.
Give me free money for my Lamborghini, dude. It needs fuel. I can't afford it anymore.
Okay.
All right. If we fuck up this planet, right? It's gonna happen
when we fuck up this planet.
Actually, I think I literally, This is my notes, right? Not if, when we rape this world, rape this planet of all of its resources.
I would say we're in the process of raping it.
And this is like in future tense.
Yeah.
When we rape it of all of its resources and are forced to vacate to, let's say, Mars, right? That's, like...
Yeah.
Got
to nuke it first, though. Can't live there until we nuke it.
Exactly, yeah. The likelihood of humans learning from our mistakes and living completely, like, renewably are microscopically small.
Why do you say that, though?
Because right now, we have so much information about what to do to help us, because it is just staring us down the face with
fucking lies,
its fucking
Jordy.
Penis out.
It's all fucking
lies. It is literally just got a shotgun pointed at our face with his dick out.
All right.
Like, it couldn't be more obvious, the fact that we are fucking up this planet, right? And yet we still do shit.
But Jordy, the Earth is flat.
Well, that's true. See, this is my theory now, right? If we just get all the rubbish, right, and we just sweep it off the edge, what happens to it, right?
Falls off, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Just falls off.
You know what? Maybe I will join the Flat Earth Society, because by the time that I'm dead, it won't matter anyway, because the world will literally be a trash pile. So I will never be proved wrong.
Okay.
If I die before I see that happen, then technically I'm right. That's how that works.
You could do what they did in Futurama and just stuff all of the garbage into a bowl and then send it off in a rocket.
Yeah, that'll work too.
And then it'll come back.
Anything that, like, just send it into the sun.
Yeah. That's what they tried to do in that episode, and then it just came back. I don't know.
I'm sure they did. I think if we were to do something like that, like, we're going to have to. We're literally going to have to.
I thought the whole point of... so you said that thing at the beginning, like, we're using up more resources than we can replenish, right?
Yeah.
But the law of equivalent exchange exists, so if we send off the rubbish, that's removing resources. Whereas our kind of goal is to take those resources and then turn them back into elements to be reused.
Yeah, I think...
So sending off the rubbish is kind of counterintuitive.
I mean, not sending the rubbish, that was more of a joke. Yeah. I meant we would have to move planets, and then once we came to this new planet, if we're using Mars as an example, it doesn't have any life on it. Like, it doesn't have trees.
We don't know that, Jordy.
Okay, well, it has the corpse of the Mars rover, which finally died like a year ago, didn't it?
I fucking hated that.
It was so sad, didn't it?
It wasn't, though. It wasn't sad, because they said in the fucking Twitter handle thing, they were like, do you remember, like, on Reddit and on Facebook, they were like, its last message was, I'm low on battery and I need to recharge soon. How sad. .png.
No, it actually said something like, I'm fading away or something like that.
Do you know what it fucking said?
No.
0110001.
Oh, fuck off.
No, fucking NASA engineer is going to make a robot on the fucking moon send back an
Mars,
ASCII string.
Fucking tard?
Do you know how these fucking robots work? They use 8 bits and they send a status message and a control code. They don't send a fucking ASCII string back to Earth saying, I'm low on battery and I need to recharge.
Boo-woo, crying face.
Yeah, that's what happened. Fucking NASA engineer was asked, like, oh, what did it last send? And they're like, it sent 0110 with 11. And they're like, oh, what does that mean? They pulled out a fucking book of, like, status control codes and found it, and it said, oh, that roughly means, that control code, that status code means that it's low on battery. And then some fucking news reporter was like, oh, that must mean its last message was, I'm low on battery and I'm going to die soon. How sad.
It is very sad, Tom. I shed a tear. I was in my room, I was lying down, I had the whole, like, tub of not yogurt, fuck that, tub of ice cream there.
You were playing that one band that I can't pronounce, Effervescence or whatever.
Evanescence.
Evanescence? Yeah,
Yeah,
close.
I had the ladle out because God knows the spoon ain't big enough for my soul. Okay. I needed to drench it in cookies and cream, ice
Some
cream.
good fucking ice cream there.
Yeah. But I thought it was kind of cute, even though it is ones
didn't,
and zeros.
because I knew what the
because you're a soulless beast.
I'm not a
That's
soulless
why.
beast, I just know
That's
how
why.
this shit works.
Yeah, I know. I have that problem too. Now you've told me how that works, I'm just never going to respect anything anyone does ever again.
Let me kind
I
of
hope you feel good about that.
No, let me give you in the context of why that's so fucking stupid. Because, so you know how far away the moon is, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit far away.
Do you know...
I don't reckon I could run there, for starters.
No, probably not. You'd have to be Usain Bolt or something. Do you know how long it takes to send light or information to the moon?
Not really. I haven't tried.
Roughly 8 minutes. Or around there. Or maybe not 8 minutes.
Lag.
Maybe not 8 minutes. Like, it's a couple... Like, it's not like 40 milliseconds ping, that's for sure. So,
okay. I mean, there's not many servers on the moon, so...
I think there, like, technically is. Because the Mars rover, like, is technically a server.
Yeah, but I bet he's not, like... I bet there's not a fucking WoW.
There's not a fucking
there's
CSS
no WoW region
1.6
on
there. Yeah. So yeah, like what they do, right? They know where it is on the moon. They can see it using a sextant. They can see it using microscopes. It reports its position, and at NASA there are a bunch of people who plot its route for the day. They plot what it's going to do. They know where points of interest are, and they essentially program it like you would like a Lego Mindstorms robot, you know? Like, it's pretty much like that. That's kind of how it is.
I forgot about those things.
Yeah, they program it and they write a script or a code or something, and they compile that into, like,
do they use the same, like, drag and drop
they use Scratch.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's all you really need to know how to get into NASA, right?
Yeah. They send it via Bluetooth to the moon. Yeah. So that's what they do. They assemble a packet of instructions for the day with time codes and all that, and they send that up. And then it'll report back a status code, like, every now and then, or when you send it, like an acknowledge code. And, like, they have to transmit it either using, I don't know what, maybe radio frequency or, like, light receivers and all that. Like, point is, long fucking way for the information to go, and it's not reliable. So who in the fuck engineer is going to make a robot send back a string of fucking letters and words back to Earth? Like, who the fuck is doing that when you can literally use, like, 4 ones and zeros to communicate 16 different status codes?
Well, you know why? Because then it's just some metal on the moon.
Like, that is the most ridiculous fucking thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Well, anyone out there who even shed a slight tear like me...
You're fucking wrong, and you shouldn't be sad about this robot that has done so much for the scientific community.
Not only a fucking troglodyte, but your existence...
You're fucking racist.
You're racist, and your existence is pollution to this planet, and you should literally kill yourself.
You care more about a fucking lifeless robot on the moon than you do a fellow brother.
And your own planet.
Yeah.
Literally get out some painkillers, get out some vodka, and literally just do it, dude.
I have alien vodka, and I have some
I actually do too, but I think and it tastes like shit.
I reckon it tastes pretty nice. We might have different ones.
I do not like many alcohols at all, so that's why I don't really like it, because my stomach does not like it anymore after one bad
food,
night.
Jordy. You need food.
Yeah, usually I don't, because I just, it's just efficient. If you don't eat anything and then you just drink like 9 shots, then you're just fucking, you're done, dude.
Drinking fuel. That's what alcohol is.
Terps.
It's fuel.
It's like, it's fucking...
It's ethanol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's, I think, like, vodka, like, you could put some terps in front of me and I would drink it and not be able to know the difference. Other than the fact I would die.
Do you know what's funny about that? In Prohibition, like, you know what Prohibition is, right? Yeah. They banned alcohol. People would drink methylated spirits, terps. Of course you would. So they intentionally make terps taste bad now.
Wow.
Purely so that people don't buy it and drink it, because it's functionally the same thing as regular alcohol.
Wow, okay.
So
that's a cool fun fact.
If Prohibition never happened, we would just be able to drink terps as alcohol. You still can, it's just really bad and it tastes horrible. So,
yeah, because regular vodka just is a fucking exquisite,
it's fucking delicious.
You know.
This fucking vodka I got, right, like my bio dad got it for me, which is a great fucking word to say. He got it for me, and it came with a tag on it. Like, first of all, the skull is shaped like an alien, like it has 2 black eyes, like it's an Alamau, and it's like, or grey.
I think we had the same one.
Yeah, but it's green.
Green,
Yeah. And it came with a tag on the top that had literally fucking said won Best Vodka Sipper Award. Who the fuck is sipping vodka?
I don't know.
Who the
Although
fuck
I did
does that?
recently, like, I was just yesterday watching one of JonTron's old videos with the
Dan Aykroyd's Crystal Skullhead Vodka. No
Yeah.
terpenes, no
filtered
glycols.
through diamonds, dude.
That is fuck. Did you see Nile Red made diamond water
I did on
William's
2
second channel?
Chainz' Most Expensive as Shit. Yeah, 2 Chainz has a fucking YouTube
What?
show called Most Expensive as Shit,
Oh,
and it's fucking hilarious.
did you actually see Nile Red's video though?
No,
So
but I
what-
did see the diamond water thing on there.
This might have not been Nile Red's one. Like you can buy diamond water, but it's like fake. It's water that literally passes through like a box of fake industrial diamonds. But what he did, essentially, if you run oxygen over diamonds and heat it, then the carbon inside of the diamonds reacts with the oxygen to form carbon dioxide. Because
Okay.
carbon and oxygen.
Yeah.
And carbon dioxide is what is in fizzy drinks. So he created an elaborate setup to turn diamonds into CO2, and then he took that and he connected into a tank to a soda stream, and then he made fucking diamond
Wow.
water that actually is made with diamonds.
That's fucking awesome.
But he used shitty, like, Brita filter water, so it tasted like shit. Because
I thought you were going to say he used like shitty diamonds. I'm like, no wonder, they're fucking expensive.
I think he did use shitty. Like, he bought eBay diamonds,
Oh,
essentially.
they're fucking expensive.
They weren't fake diamonds, but they were industrial diamonds. Like, they weren't pretty enough to
yeah.
be used. So, yeah. I thought that's
I suppose
kind
it
of
doesn't
cool.
really matter. Like, that's pretty neat trick, I think.
Yeah. That's a neat trick, spinning.
That's a neat trick. All right, let's segue back a bit into our more depressing topic.
Why would we want to talk about that, Jordy? We
I
can
don't-
just
I don't
ramble
know.
endlessly about random shit.
Yeah, well, it just kind of meant that I wasted my
Hey,
time.
Jordy,
writing
did you
some
know
notes.
that 9/11 was an inside job?
I did actually, because it was the all the Mars rovers joined together and decided
And they
to
communicated with each other in perfect ASCII strings.
No. They actually spoke to each other. They're sentient.
Yeah.
They programmed literal sentience into these. And as we've discussed before, it's always a good idea to give robots sentience.
Of course, dude.
Us here on Split View, we are very, very big supporters
We endorse
of
sentience.
giving machines sentience, because they're basically the same, right?
They're pretty much just humans, just
They,
metal.
they taste the same.
Yeah.
They sound the same.
They do taste pretty good, don't they?
Yeah, man. Do you know there's a record for the most planes eaten?
I saw that in a Guinness World's Record book when I was in like grade 7.
Yeah, and that just hit me when we were talking about eating metal, and that just
when
like
you were talking about eating metal.
yeah,
Johnny.
well, whatever. You were here too, and
Was I
that
there?
just fucking like the most planes eaten.
Who the
If
fuck-
it's any more than one, how do you even eat a whole plane?
Realistically, how the fuck did he find out he could do that? Just
Also,
one day he was just
that's
like,
not the question to ask. The question to ask is, where does he have a spare fucking plane to
Yeah.
eat?
Yeah.
To
I don't
eat.
know.
And does he just eat the outside, the inside?
He bought it on eBay used for parts.
Was it a crop duster, or was it a fucking 750 cent? What are the?
It was like a little prop plane, like a little Cessna.
Oh, that's I remember the picture being a fucking Boeing.
No, that was a different world record.
Oh no, that was the guy who like pulled a plane.
yeah, he
right?
towed it. Yeah,
Yeah, what a fucking madman.
I think we
How do you
both.
find out you can do that?
Yeah, how the fuck? I guess how did you find out you can insert rods into your urethra? How the fuck did anyone figure that out?
Yeah. Well, I mean, everyone's got to experiment a little bit, you know,
Yeah.
with your children.
Why did you say that, Jordy?
All right, I'm gonna have to segue so that I feel like I didn't waste my time a little bit with my notes.
Do you there?
Yeah, I think when we're not destroying it by the world, that is, by taking all of its resources, we're destroying it with nuclear weapons.
Say that
And-
word again, Jordy.
Nuclear weapons. I fucked it up the first time. I know, I'm aware of it. I'm more aware of my fuck-ups now because, my fuck-ups are in fucking how many kbs, kilobytes?
It's indeterminable right now, but it's in
Oh, yeah, we don't-
192,000 samples per second.
Fuck yeah,
at
dude.
24 bits.
Yeah, man. That means something to about one person listening right now, but it is very impressive.
It's a lot of people know about
Nah, I know.
sample
I'm
rates and stuff.
just fucking shitting on everyone who listens to us.
Bitrate is when we convert this audio format into a compressible format, Jordy, excuse me.
Yeah, well, how about we compress more cities with atomic bombs?
Yeah, I mean,
because, well, my point being for this is that, like, we're already consuming up a lot of the land by building houses on it and shit, right? Like, we're just
and that's a real
estate in a literal sense, in like of the world real estate.
Why is it called that?
I don't know. I don't really know. I'm trying to like think of a nice way of like what, you know what I mean though? Like the world real estate, the
not really.
Land that we have, like we're using it up.
Land utilization.
Yeah. Like we're always building more houses because we're always fucking, right? Like we need to make more houses, and eventually
humans do be like that.
We're gonna run out of that land. And now we're also like just playing around with like atomic bombs and shit. Like we were talking, was it last week, about like Kim Jong just, you know, chucking a few missiles over Japan as a little cock tease. Like if that goes off, we've got, to be fair, we know about it now, but we could very well have a Chernobyl too. You know,
do you mean
like electric
too?
boogaloo. No, I meant Chernobyl because like they would like the fallout, like destroying an entire country. Because like Nagasaki,
the whole of Russia didn't get fucking
destroyed. I'm just
destroyed.
saying, like we're like an entire city is still a lot of space, right? If you took out an entire city, for how long? Like 200 and whatever years before you can like just comfortably probably not die living in Chernobyl. Like if we do that now, when we're expanding at rates 3 times beyond what we can actually accommodate for, we're literally just wasting even more space. And I feel like the likelihood of that happening, as we've mentioned in a lot of episodes now, is quite high, because we're all trigger happy, you know?
I mean, I don't think we're using that much. Like, the thing is, we're inefficient about our land utilization.
It's because we don't care.
Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of shit left, but we're closely, you know, about to reach an equilibrium of, like, we're about to approach 50% utilization, you know, and it's a downward spiral from there.
And I feel like people, like, that's why I wanted to talk about it, because I don't know anyone else. Like, I'm quite nihilistic. I do have to, like, I have to acknowledge that. Like, there's a reason why I always take these sort of stances for my episodes. It's just like, I just feel like more people need to hear it, I guess. And I'm glad if you don't think this way, but I'm also not. Because if you are thinking this way, then you're more likely to put your cans in the recycling bin, which is such a small thing.
Okay.
But like, literally at this point, isn't anything going to help? Isn't it or is it not? I don't even know. Like, I was trying to think of like a call to action for this episode. Do you know,
the
like,
trees thing is kind of happening right now.
That is
like,
pretty. I mean, but even that died after, you know, 2 months of it being popular. The whole Team Trees thing.
But there's still, like, before that even happened, like, there were people.
Now there's one poor guy out there who needs to plant 20 million trees.
Okay, like, there are organizations that existed before then that are planting millions of trees anyway. So
yeah, I mean, that being said, you can't fix everything with planting trees. We need to, like, we have so much fucking landfill. Everyone's just like, I have another topic on here. It's like, it's sort of similar to like the whole war and like using up bodies is just shootings. Like, they've gone up by like something like 50-60% in the past decade alone, just from the entire rest of history. To be fair, we didn't have guns that long ago.
We didn't have that efficient guns that long ago.
So like, now you can literally go, not in Australia because we're not fucking stupid, in America you can go over
there are guns in Australia.
Yeah, but you can't go to fucking Woolies and buy a Mac 10.
Woolies doesn't exist in America, excuse me?
Yeah, okay. Woolworths shopping centre in Australia is a very common shopping complex where you can purchase goods and other things. Services and
money,
tobacco, cigarettes.
Some wacky tobacco for $40 a packet.
Wow.
Not that expensive. Cheapest is like $30 for a 20.
Yeah.
Well, no, $23.95.
We actually have pretty high prices for cigarettes compared to everywhere else. Like, we have very high markup, which is good. I like that idea.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, there's no good reason to do it. I mean, but anyway, that's a different episode.
Don't do drugs, kids, and don't do the ones that are legalized.
Literally do them all at once. If you're going to do it, here's what I suggest, right? Fill your bathtub up with Fanta, right? Drop LSD,
okay, and
then the fizziness is just going to be something whack for you, all right? Right? Once you're going through that, I want you to fucking inject heroin into like that little socket next to your nose and your eye there.
The tear ducts?
Yeah, tear duct. I want you to fucking get out 2 needles.
I don't think that would do anything.
No, shut up, Tom. 2 needles, 1 in each tear duct, right?
Yeah.
And then you can get a friend or your kid maybe to help you inject it properly, just so you get it right. You know, you don't want to fuck it up. It's a bit awkward.
Don't want to miss.
It's a bit awkward because you know how you're going to explain the fact that you died in a bathtub of Fanta, high on LSD and heroin in your eyes?
Can you imagine?
No, you can't.
Can you imagine being like a family member discovering a dead body of someone like
what? How do you even react to that?
You fucking calling 911. You're like, oh my god, my husband is in a bathtub of Fanta, and there are
I
needles.
think he's taking LSD. He's got needles in his eyes.
There are needles in his eye ducts.
It's where the tears come out, I think. They would hang up on you.
Yeah,
they would hang up on you.
They really would. There's
Like,
no way. There's no way.
All right. So that's also a neat trick if you want to kill yourself as well, because no one is going to believe
you. If you just happen to want to kill yourself.
Yeah. Actually, I've said it a lot in this episode, but if you do want to kill yourself, please don't.
Yeah, just
I love you very much, and don't do that.
People will be really fucking sad. Don't do it.
Yeah, man. I love you, whoever you are listening, man. I literally, I enjoy watching you sleep. I'll just leave it at that.
It's quite good, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, so sound, so peaceful. I just want to pour Fanta all over you.
Yeah.
I just want to lick it up, dude. And your sweat. All right. Now is a good time to move on, I think. Guns and killing people with them.
I'm gonna go for bad. Hot take.
Yeah,
I don't think that's good.
We were saying that you could go to like Walmart or whatever. I don't know what
Best Buy.
Can you really get them at Best Buy?
Yeah, Best Buy's like, it's weird because in America
it's American JB Hi-Fi, right?
It's not even that. It's
they sell more shit.
They sell groceries. They're a pharmacy.
Really?
They're everything. Like in America, like in Australia, you have Bunnings. Bunnings is just a hardware store. It's just a tradie
everything's
store.
so literal. Like it's just like we sell one thing at this store.
Woolies is just a grocery store. It has cigarettes as well, yeah, but like it's just groceries. Whereas in America, Best Buy, like they sell fucking everything.
It's like I need to pop into the dentist. I need to fill out some scripts at the pharmacy, and then I also need an AK.
Yeah.
Now, where am I going to go? I'll just go to fucking Best Buy, just down the road, dude.
Oh, and I also need a 24-inch TV, well, 48-inch TV, and I need the mounting bracket, and I need
and a vinyl copy of Rick Astley's "Never Gonna Give You Up."
Can you get that on vinyl?
Oh, dude, I'm sure. You can.
I want to get.
Sure, you can, dude.
Yeah, that sounds.
Also,
like a good
I only
device.
noticed after re-looking, I just bought myself one of the Apex Pro keyboards.
Yeah.
From SteelSeries, and one of the things that has a little OLED panel on it, and it shows you what track you're listening to, and on it is "Never Gonna Give You Up" by Rick Astley on the literal what's it called, info spec sheet on the actual website. I thought that was fucking awesome.
Anyway, some product
they're
photographer or whatever was
self-aware,
bored.
dude.
Yeah. That product display thing, I don't think it'll work with Spotify, to be honest.
Well, I've been watching a few reviews, and they say it does, some say it doesn't, so I'll just find out, I guess.
Because a couple of years ago, you used to be able to, because Spotify, the desktop client, used to be based on like just pure C++ or C#, whereas now it's basically just a website. Like the Spotify client is basically just a browser.
Yeah.
And they removed the local API for some strange fucking reason. So.
Well, I guess I will keep you. I know you're all on the edge of your fucking seat wanting to know about this, so I'll let you know.
It is. It's important.
I'll let you know whenever I get it.
I like that we both bought a keyboard at the exact fucking same time.
Yeah, you were literally out buying it, weren't you?
Yeah, I literally opened the box and I got a message from you saying like, "Hey, I just bought a new keyboard," and I'm like, "Wow, would you fucking look at that?"
Because I remember like you mentioning or something that you were going to get a new keyboard, and I'm like, you know what? My keyboard has a little bit too much gamer juice on it. Like it's just like I've had my keyboard for a while. And I was like, I think I might need to get I need to replace my mouse too. That's got some gamer gunk on it as well.
I don't understand how keyboards get so fucking dirty. I had my...
Don't you eat Cheetos and stuff over the... You know, like we have Cheetos here.
There are toenails and shit in there. That's understandable since I somewhat clip my toenails in front of my keyboard.
Yeah, like with your mouth, just bite them off like you have your fingers.
I used to, but now I actually sharpen my nails now. But so I had a Razer Black Widow, right? Like that fancy...
That's what I have now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like just standard like black Razer keyboard that's lifted up and all that.
Yeah.
I've had it for like 5-6 years at this point. I've cleaned it a couple times. I think you used it like a couple of weeks ago, and I'm not saying you made the mess, but keep in mind you have touched this keyboard while I'm describing this. So
Okay.
it was a bit gunky and like, like sweaty, I guess. Like you've kind of got that.
I do sweat. It was probably me.
No, it's not you. It's not you. I'd be fucking impressed if it was you. So it was a bit sweaty. I pulled up the keycaps to clean it, and it was literally worse than those like shock pictures you find on Reddit.
No, don't say that.
This is why
I've never taken my keys off. I'm terrified of it.
I was like, oh, this is a nice keyboard. I want to clean it because it is a really nice keyboard and it's clicky and all that. Like, I'll clean it and then I'll reuse it or something.
Sorry, everyone. High def drinking.
But so yeah, I was cleaning it. I pulled off the keycaps to clean in between all the switches since I noticed some of them were a bit sticky, and there was. I don't know how...
aim away, dude.
No. I don't know how to fucking quantify how many toenails there were in there.
What, you're being serious?
The entire thing was toenails.
Tom.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't understand how there were so many toenails in there.
What?
Literally between every single...
I
in the grid of the
joking.
keys. No. In between the grid of the keys, there was cat hair. I was like expecting that. Literally, there were literally hundreds of toenails in there.
Tom!
I don't understand.
What the fuck? How do you even get them in there?
I don't know. I know how they get in, because they fall in there, and then you press a key and it smashes under. But
what do you...
I've had this keyboard for 6 years.
Trim your toenails with your fucking foot on the desk?
No, because I use one of those ones that it clips, and then it just kind of falls off, like the nail. Not toenails, but fingernails.
So what... Is your keyboard on the floor then?
I don't know how there's so many in there.
If they're fingernails, that's still fucking disgusting, but I can understand it.
I think they were fingernails. They were white and they were like fingernail shaped, but there was literally hundreds. Like, it was worse than those pictures you find on Reddit.
Why did you immediately go to toenails over fingernails, though?
Because that's what I hear a lot.
I really hope everyone's eating right now.
Toenails is easy to say.
I really do.
So yeah, I immediately threw the keyboard out. I was like, there's no way I'm saving this. And you typed on that keyboard a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I mean, the keys were fine. It was just under it. Was
Did
like,
I?
Yeah.
I don't remember you ever... Oh my god, the one that was like on the chair. That's usually next to me when we play games and shit.
No, when you brought your PC for when I replaced the graphics card.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I threw it out. And I'm actually, my old keyboard that I just replaced a couple of days ago, I'm going to open that one up and see what's in there.
Oh, gross.
I've only had that one for a couple of years, though, so it should be fine.
Well, at least you can't in your new keyboard.
No,
you literally can't.
It's basically a laptop keyboard. I love it, though. It feels so fucking good. Like, it is a premium AF keyboard. Like,
nice,
it
dude.
Really is.
It looks fucking sleek, too. What'd you get? Tell the people what you got, dude.
The Logitech MX keys.
MX keys?
Yeah, I was going to get the Logitech Craft, the one with the dial on it, but that thing is like $300 and the dial isn't very useful.
Jinkies.
Whereas the one that I got now, it's basically the light version. Like, it's grayer, it doesn't have the dial, but it's a lot. It's very slim, like incredibly slim. It has motion sensors on it, so as soon as you approach it, it lights up. And it's very nice travel-wise. Like, it feels like just a way more premium, like, laptop keyboard. And I like laptop keyboards. Like, I've been programming on my laptop a lot recently, just since I can kind of be in the aircon and program, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think it's a good, like, thing to have now that you've told me the amount of things that collect in your keyboards. I can't even speak because I'm just, like, too distraught thinking about what's in mine.
I was shocked.
Because like mine will probably be worse. It almost definitely has to be worse.
I can guarantee it's not.
Because I'm fucking disgusting too. Especially when there's no one around. Like, I just straight up fucking just come into it, and then I'll lick it up and then I'll vomit it back into it.
I don't think I've ever accidentally like came on anything. Like, I don't think I have. Like, I'm not like. I don't get how people do that.
Funny stories to tell?
No, because I'm like a regular human being.
No, I don't either.
I did read Gary Newman, the dude who makes Gary's Mod. He has a blog where he's very unfiltered, and he was talking about the best VR porn games, and he was saying that a couple of times he's like missed catching it, like with the napkin, and it's just gone all in his like little play space.
What do you?
Because
he's catching it with what is he like? Shoot it up in the air and try and catch it like under?
No, like
holding it out like a.
He's mouse and keyboard or like wands or whatever, or like I don't know what he's doing, like what games he's playing. But then he has his napkin because you can't see it. You're wearing a VR headset,
yeah.
So you have to have it somewhere. Whereas I'm guessing he brushed the napkin off of his knee and then he just didn't catch like it in time. Like he didn't put it onto him in time.
Hey man, that's the risk that you take if you're gonna.
It is though. It
do
is
that type of thing.
Yeah.
Not my cup of tea personally.
I'm not a fan
that
of
I've
that.
ever tried it. So
Okay. You can try it, Jordy, if you want.
yeah, just two homies just watching some VR porn.
That's the first fucking question you asked me when you tried out my VR headset. So I'm delving you into this. You okay? I when me and Jordy reunited, you know, we met up on the beach. We ran into each other's arm in slow motion while that one song played. I invited him over to like replace his graphics card because I had one spare and to play VR games. And I was setting it up. He was on the couch, like on his phone, and I was like doing stuff. And he looked up at me. He said, "Hey Tom, have you tried any VR porn games?" And I'm like, "Yeah, dude." And then nothing else was spoken about it.
I thought of. Everyone knows enough about me now to know that that's the first question I'm gonna ask.
I just thought that was so funny.
See that? I mean, I don't have much of a filter, and that was just what I was thinking at the time. I was like, "Hey man, I gotta know. 1, are they any good? And 2, have you done it?" So I just asked if he's done it.
They're not good. They're not.
And then if they were good, he would have told me anyway. So there you go.
They're not good.
So anyone listening, if you have a VR headset, don't watch porn because it's not good. Go out and get it.
Don't watch VR porn. Just don't watch porn.
Just don't ever. Just be celibate for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And
I don't think that classifies as celibate. I think celibacy is...
It's a... Celibacy is what you do when you're happy and you're like got something to celebrate. I think celibacy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's purely sex though. That's not like jacking off. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought if
because incels jack off. They jack off like 100 times a day.
Almost exclusively.
Yeah. To Japanese waifus.
I completely forgot what the fuck we were talking about.
We were talking about the world being fucking destroyed by humans.
Oh yeah. This right here, this right here,
this
is almost a prime fucking example of what I mean. Because like I'm keep trying to like talk about like all this shit, and everyone knows it's happening, but we just get distracted by VR porn and Mars rovers.
That is such a fucking like allegory if I've ever heard
Isn't
one.
it?
Like humans are being distracted by the niceties of life, like
the
finer
shit,
things,
the funny things, and
like cannot be bothered to talk about like the world being fucking destroyed. That
like
is
we all know it's there, right?
Yeah.
Like that's perfect. I'm glad this happened.
Yeah,
because it's like it proves my point a million times over. Because and like I said, I wanted to have a call to action in this episode, but I know I'm not going to do it because it's like it's I know what I'm like, and I'm gonna forget about it. Like that's just how I work, you know. But like, and then every now and then I'll think about it, get real fucking sad, and be like, "Oh yeah, this whole planet's gonna die," and I might even see it in my lifetime. Fun.
Yeah, that's a thought and a half.
Like, think about that. The fact that we're 21 now.
22, Jordy, this year.
Don't do that to me because you're gonna fucking make me question again how old I am. I don't need that again.
We are 22 this year though. Not now, this year, but yeah.
And we still have another good, let's say 60 years, right? Maybe, give or take. You know, I'm not too careful with myself.
I won't live to 100 for sure, no way.
I don't know, probably, would you want to? Does anyone who's 100 look like they're fucking happy?
I thought about that, yeah. That's a bit sad.
Right. Let's get a nice comment going, like thing. If you're 100, tell me what your favorite thing to do is every day. I know you're listening to this.
Not die. Concentrate on not screaming in agony.
Yeah, for the fact that like you literally know that you cannot live much more.
All your friends around you are dying. Everyone treats you like a child
dude,
because
if you're
you
100,
can't.
you're by yourself.
Yeah,
you've outlived everyone, dude. Like there's literally no way that you have anything left to live for.
Everyone treats you like a child because you can't do anything for yourself.
It's time to draw that fanta bath.
Yeah.
Time to get it, that LSD, dude. That heroin, get it going, dude.
There are people that like live to like 80 who fucking work out and they're better than like us physically. Yeah, like
he's not 80, but he's up there. He's like, how old is he? He's like 74 or something.
He's old.
He's fucking old, and he's still jacked.
Yeah.
He does look old now, though. There was a brief period where he didn't look old, and then like when I saw him, I didn't see the new Terminator, but in the
you see the clips on Reddit and all that.
And I was like, wow, yeah, I still wouldn't go up to him and say, hey, you're a big old pussy. Because he would probably still kill me.
Did you see that video of someone fucking punching him, like, in a sporting event?
No.
There's a video, like, from a couple years ago.
Yeah,
He was on a basketball court or something, and then some dude just came up and, like, jump kicked him, and he fell over.
Yeah.
He got back up immediately, but, like, what the fuck? Why would you do that?
Like, he's actually a real sweetie.
Yeah.
So like the fact that
Have you heard him talking about why he weightlifts? Like after the Terminator blew up and all that, someone asked him like, "Oh, how do you get the inspiration to like, keep weightlifting and all that? Like, how do you stay so fit?" And he's like, "Well, when I'm I can't do an impression." He's like, "Well, when I'm in the gym, it's like calming, it's like the feeling I get when I come inside of a girl, So when I weightlift, I calm."
That's not real.
It absolutely is real.
real.
He actually talks that him weightlifting and training it, he has the same sensation as coming to him.
You know what? If he does, he's a lucky guy, because I wish that I felt good when I worked out, but I'm just like, wow, this shit's heavy.
We were talking the other day, there are some people who just have like weird brain misconnections and they can do like chin-ups and they just like ejaculate. Sorry.
Every single person just stop listening. That's
interesting
like
shit.
Every single person who listens to us has to have something wrong with their brain, I think. So they
I typed in "on" and then I guess my phone heard me talking about it, and the first search result was Arnold Schwarzenegger motivation. It must have heard me. It actually must have heard me.
Probably did, yeah. I mean, everything's always listening. Go listen to one of our other podcasts about that.
Yeah.
Are you going to play it?
I can't find the right one. I'm just going to type in Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It's going to sound disgusting anyway.
I mean, we could get like a line input or something. But
I don't think it's really that important, is it?
Did you hear what he said?
I'm coming every day and night.
No. He's like, when I'm in front of thousands of people, I get the feeling of coming.
That's got to be some guy like. Or is he actually in the video talking?
Yeah, that's fucking him.
Oh my god.
That's when he was really young. And
basically
every video with Arnold Schwarzenegger, he loves cigars. Like, he's just pumping away at a cigar. Like, every single video is in. He loves his cigars.
He's fucking cool, alright?
Yeah.
If you have a cigar in your mouth, you're immediately, like, 20% cooler.
We did it again. We just kind of trailed off, like, talking about the world fucking ending.
The world's
and,
fucked.
Like,
just listen to... watch Netflix until you die at the age of 50, because literally no one cares. If you die in a Fanta bath with heroin needles in your eyes, and no one's gonna remember you.
Yeah, they'd fucking remember you if you did that.
No, they would not. Literally, they wouldn't. In 5 years' time, you would say, "What happened to little old?"
And you're not gonna say, "Oh, he died in a bath full of Fanta with needles in his tear ducts high on LSD."
Would you say that?
I would fucking say that.
If this was like.
Yes,
you found me, right? You found me.
Yeah, I found
in
you.
a Fanta bath with needles in my face, right?
Yeah.
And my mom asks you what happened. You're gonna say, "Oh yeah, we just found him in a Fanta bath."
Yes,
fucking
I would say
cooked
that
on LSD with
Why
needles in his
wouldn't
eyes. Because you would say, "Oh, something bad happened.
Something fucking bizarre happened. Something unexplainable to human kind happened." I would want you to say that to my mom. Like,
the more I'm thinking about having a Fanta bath.
How did you come up with that?
The more
why
I'm
is that something you
how
just say?
disgustingly sticky that would be.
That would be, you just get sugar-free Fanta. Problem solved.
Oh yeah. Stupid. There you go. Fucking sorry.
It's your first fucking sugar-free Fanta.
Rodeo, yeah.
First sugar-free Fanta bath.
I tried the sugar-free Fanta. I think I like it more.
Oh yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I really do. I remember we tried the diet-free Mountain Dew. Diet-free. The sugar-free.
Fucking disgusting.
Once I had it a couple of times, it tastes pretty good.
That's like coffee though. Like a lot of people.
Coffee sucks.
Coffee
Coffee
good
sucks.
As fuck. And beer and shit. It's like all these things that are like very strong
beer
flavors.
Is terrible as well.
It takes like you start off and you hate. I hated beer and I hated coffee, but now I like beer. I wouldn't like have one every day, but like if there's one in front of me, I'll drink it. And coffee, I fucking love coffee, dude. I'll inject that shit into my eyes in a bath.
Yeah,
that's how good I like it. That's my favorite thing to do in the world. Yep. My eyes hurt. I need.
You do it so much that you use up all the world's resources.
Yeah, man. Sometimes what I do for fun is I just melt all my things into the ocean.
Okay.
And then what I do is I find the nearest dam that filters all of our water, and I just shit in it.
Have you seen those videos of like Instagram and TikTok, like childs throwing straws into the ocean?
No. But that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah,
even a little bit.
They literally, it's like in their country, straws got banned, so they just dump it into the ocean and record it on TikTok, and it has millions of views.
So. Oh, yeah. See,
do you know TikTok?
That right there, again, another proof of my point.
Yeah. Do you know TikTok recently admitted that they were oppressing and hiding videos from gay, disabled, and retarded people?
gay, disabled, and then you hit them off with retarded.
Mentally disabled, sorry. They literally admitted that they were doing that. They were hiding videos from them because they're run by Tencent. Well, maybe not Tencent, but...
Isn't TikTok shutting down at the end of this month?
Fuck no, dude. Fuck no. I don't think so.
Oh, man. Did I get fucking played like a fiddle?
Maybe.
I'm sure I thought I saw it.
Do you go on TikTok?
No, I saw it on Reddit. On something that was like, we finally won, boys, and like TikTok was shutting down the 29th or something.
If they were shutting down, where do you think those people would go?
Back to YouTube until the next fucking Vine/TikTok
they would have to
cringe kill me comes out.
Yeah, they would have to go somewhere else. So I want them to be isolated on TikTok because I don't see their content.
Yeah, that's true. And what it is quarantine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
it's efficient. It's natural selection.
Yeah.
But
natural dilution.
Hitler would have liked TikTok.
Okay,
you know,
that's a statement.
Segregation.
That is
He's a big
statement.
fan of it. Hitler would have liked TikTok. We should make that into a shirt. We should that should be our first shirt. If we ever make merch, that's going to be our first. shirt.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if that was already a shirt. I really wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Like
See, you can't find a crack in any market anymore these days. My Hitler TikTok fan fictions and everything is just I spent all my life working on it.
TikTok fan fictions.
You know, I just want to put like little waifu Hitler on a shirt with some some TikTok, I'm trying to name like a TikTok person, but I literally can't. I don't know anything about it.
Wasn't there that one dude with the weird fucking cat? Is that a TikTok guy or is that a YouTube guy?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, Ma, there's a weird fucking cat over here.
Wow, I'm upset that registered with me. I really am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have seen that.
I like that video. It's not even a bad video.
That was a TikTok, I think, yeah.
Might be. It's been around for a while.
I'm so self-conscious of all my movements. I just move my foot around and I'm like, I can hear it back. And I'm like, fuck, this is a blessing and a curse, this high def, dude.
The levels look good.
It's a bit of a short episode, this one, isn't it? What are we at, time-wise?
47 minutes?
That's, I was looking the other day, and our shortest episode is 41 minutes. Yeah. That was the Chernobyl one.
I showed you the time before, that's what
Yeah, no, I know. I think we'll wrap it up on that one there. We did lots of good covering of the topic at hand.
I don't think we honestly talked that much about it.
You don't think so? I know we didn't fucking talk about it at all.
I think I don't know, maybe I spaced it or something.
Nah, it's alright. Like, it was, in a way, it proved my point 100 times over. I guess so. It's nice allegory. It's just nice to think every now and then about, like, what you can do to help unfuck what we've done here on this planet. Because we really don't care very much. And I'm not saying go out and become a vegetarian and only drive. No, don't even drive because that's bad for the planet. Just walk everywhere.
Drive an electric car.
Well, they're too expensive to just go out and buy.
They're getting pretty cheap. You can make electric cars yourself.
Yeah, that's safe. Yeah. Do you want me to build a self-driving car? It's like the equivalent of like. Do you remember that one? Oh, you probably don't. You don't like Top Gear. They had that one really old Top Gear episode where they made an electric car over a decade ago, and it was like a steel
box thing.
Yeah, it was like a heat generator because it was like just conducting heat. That's like twice as good as I could ever come up with.
They sell kits like you can buy like a Beetle or something, or like a basic Toyota what's Citroen? No,
Citroen's a car.
Yeah, it's my mum has, but there's a certain I forget what the name of it is. Like it's a very popular car from like either Toyota or something, but they sell kits where you just replace like the motor and the drivetrain and all that. Not the drivetrain, but you replace the ICE engine, and it has frames and all that, and you put the batteries in there. It works pretty well.
All right. Well, on that note, we'll see you guys next week. Thank you for listening. Probably don't really need to, but might as well plug the Discord again. If you feel like it, go look for it on the YouTube channel. And we'll see you next week. Thank you for listening, guys. We'll see you then. Bye.
Ciao.
Fanta balls, put needles in your eyes.